This is the story of the teen who scammed millions, then shocked everyone.
While most teenagers were worrying about school, homework, and their future, a life of deception, of confidence, and of illusion, this is the story of Frank Abagnale Jr., one of America's most infamous con artists. The beginning. It all began in the 1960s, after his parents' divorce turned his world upside down. At just 16 years old, Frank ran away from home. No money, no plan, no safety net, just a sharp mind and a willingness to take risks. Alone in a world that didn't care, he had two choices: survive or disappear. At first, his crimes were small, simple check fraud, careful, quiet, almost invisible. Nothing too ambitious, nothing too dangerous. But very quickly, he discovered something powerful, something that would define his entire journey, a simple truth hidden in plain sight. People don't question confidence. The rise of a master imposter. With nothing but charm and boldness, Frank began creating new identities, not just fake names, but entire lives, backstories, credentials, voices, behavior. He didn't just pretend, he transformed. He became a pilot, wearing the uniform, walking through airports with authority, speaking the language like he belonged, and no one questioned him. Because when you look the part and you act the part, people believe you are the part. That belief became his greatest weapon. From there, he pushed the limits even further. A doctor, a lawyer, a professor, each identity more daring than the last, each lie more complex, more fragile, more dangerous, but also more thrilling. Because with every success, his confidence grew, and with confidence came control, a life of illusion. Frank didn't just pretend, he lived it. He traveled across all 50 states and over 25 countries around the world, flying for free, sitting in cockpits, walking through restricted areas without hesitation, staying in luxury hotels, dining in places most people only dream about, moving through the world like he owned it. To everyone around him, he wasn't a criminal. He was authority, trusted, respected, untouchable, and that illusion made him invisible. Behind the scenes, he was cashing forged checks worth millions, carefully crafted, perfectly timed, impossible to trace, at least at first. By the time he turned 21, he had stolen over $2.5 million, all without a weapon, without violence, just intelligence, precision, and manipulation. The pressure builds, but living a lie comes at a cost. Every new identity required more precision, more detail, more memory, more control. One wrong answer, one forgotten detail, one moment of hesitation could destroy everything. And slowly, the pressure began to build, because no matter how perfect the illusion, reality always waits. Meanwhile, the FBI had taken notice. A man with no real name, no fixed location, and countless faces. A ghost. But even ghosts leave traces, patterns in the chaos, mistakes in the perfection, and someone was starting to connect them. The chase. The investigation intensified. Agents began tracking patterns, studying his methods, following the money, check by check, city by city, identity by identity. They weren't chasing a man anymore. They were chasing an idea, a moving target, hiding in plain sight. But even the best illusions can't last forever. The man with 100 identities was running out of places to hide, and then, at just 21 years old, his luck ran out. The fall Frank Abagnale Jr. was arrested. Just like that, the illusion shattered. For most people, this would be the end of the story. But for Frank, it was only the beginning, the transformation. After serving time, he made a decision, a choice that would redefine his life. Instead of running, he would help. Instead of deceiving, he would protect. Instead of exploiting systems, he would strengthen them. Frank began working with banks, and eventually with the FBI, using the very skills that once made him a criminal to stop others from doing the same. He exposed weaknesses, predicted scams, explained the mindset of a con artist, how they think, how they plan, how they strike. Because no one understood fraud better than someone who had lived it. From con artist to consultant today, Frank Abagnale Jr. is no longer a fugitive. He is a consultant, a security expert, a man who turned his past into purpose. His story is more than just crime. It's a lesson. That confidence can open doors, but truth is what keeps them open. That deception may win in the short term, but reality always catches up. And that even the most unlikely person can change their path.